hitting the street. Got a coffee in my hand and the rhythm in my feet. I'm looking for the boxes, the bins and the crates. I don't care if I'm early, I don't care if I'm late. I see a finish lamp and a dusty old bike. This is exactly what a hustle looks like. I'm scanning every shelf, I'm checking every tag. If the price is right, then it's going in the bag. I'm hunting, I'm flipping, my bank account is tripping. From the yard to the shop to the top of the pile, doing yard sales sim in a whole lot of style. Yeah, we're hunting, we're flipping, the competition's slipping, turning yesterday's junk into tomorrow's gold.
Now I'm standing in the driveway, looking in at the man. He wants 50 for the toaster, I got a better plan.
I'll give you 25 and a handshake too.
He says make it 35, I say deal, we're through.
Now I'm back at the shop, cleaning up the find, leaving all the low bidders far behind. Polishing the chrome, fixing up the gear. Best shop in the city is right here. I'm hunting, I'm flipping, my bank account is tripping. From the yard to the shop to the top of the pile, doing yard sales and a whole lot of style. Yeah, we're hunting, we're flipping, the competition's slipping, turning yesterday's junk into tomorrow's gold. Check the tag,
Name your price,
better think price.
better think twice.
The grind never stops. Let's go!
Living the dream, one bargain at a
In the
time.
yard sale sim, yeah, we're doing just fine.
A Queenfish Game production, you know the name.
Now let's get to work, time to start the game. I'm hunting, I'm flipping, my bank account is tripping. From the yard to the shop to the top of the pile, doing yard sale sim in a whole lot of style. Yeah, we're hunting, we're flipping, the competition's slipping, turning yesterday's junk into tomorrow's gold.
Is everything working now? Oh my gosh, that was harsh. Professional YouTuber here, guys. Yeah, because now I got to reload my game. And so I'm gonna go ahead and hit the next track, which is a track from my moderators. Here we go.
Step into the patch where the shadows grow tall. Bengal Tiger Ben is the king of them all. With stripes like a warning and eyes burning bright. He's prowling the borders and watching the light. When the chaos starts rising and the trolls start to slam, he reaches for the handle of the mighty band hammer. One swing of the gavel, one heavy duty strike. He clears out the static and the things we don't like. Yeah, Ben's on the watch, keeping everything steady. If you break every rule, then the hammer is ready.
Ascending the throne with a grace so refined, Elisha leaves the chaos behind. The princess of royal blood takes up a stand with a velvet glove grip and a steadying hand. She moves through the patch with a noble command, the finest protector in all of the land. Her presence is poised, but don't be mistaken by the strength of a spirit that cannot be shaken. In the heat of the moment, she keeps it all calm, healing the rift like a sovereign bomb.
Make way for the rookie, she's hitting the ground. Whenever the trouble starts hanging around, Pepsi girl's ready, she's locked and she's loaded with the carbonated fury that's finally exploded. She's popping the tabs and she's taking the aim, flinging those cans just to keep the patch tame. A silver blue blur flying straight at the trolls, keeping the rhythm as the chat room rolls. She might be the new kid, but she's got the spark, tossing cold refreshments right into the door.
Watch you step in the shadows of the vine, cross the boundary and you're crossing the line. There's a heavyweight swinging in the dead of the night, bringing the order and ending the fight. Oh, you better tread light, let the message sink in before the judge and the jury begin. Don't tempt the thunder, don't play with the glam. You better start fearing the band hammer slay.
shadows thin. Z, the whimsy warrior, comes riding in with the blade made of starlight and a chaotic grin. The battle for the patch is about to begin.
She's dancing through madness with a magical flair, throwing wild card energy into the air. A whirlwind of wonder that you can't predict, keeping the peace with the style so distinct. A warrior of joy in a world full of gray, chasing the trolls and the shadows away.
Deep in the hollow where the shadows sit lurks a pit viper in the center of the pit. The oldest of allies, a bond force in time, watching the heights and the lowlands climb. He strikes with a precision that's sharp and refined, leaving the trails of the troublemakers behind. When the pressure is mounting and the lines start to fold, he lets out a roar that is fierce and is bold. The air starts to hiss as the venom takes hold. Cobra, he cries, and the story is told.
The line is held by the chosen and the bold, a wall of VIPs that will never fall. Mayhem is rising, bringing the storm, while Big Dave stands to keep the ranks in form. Looting the scooty is sliding through the fray, snatching up the winds and leading the way from the depths of the water to the edge of the sky. Lord Fish and Queen Fish keep the banners high, a royal defense and a heavy-hitting crew. The pumpkin patch is safe because of you. Watch your step in the shadows of the vine, cross the boundary and you're crossing the line. There's a heavyweight swinging in the dead of the night, bringing the order and ending the fight. Oh, you better tread light, let the message sink in before the judge and the jury begin. Don't tempt the thunder, don't play with the glam. You better start fearing the banhammer slam.
Beyond the borders of our own tangled vines, the spirit of the watchman forever shines. To the guardians of the screens on every other coast, to the silent defenders we honor the most. Whether shielding a fleet or a lone traveler's light, they're holding the line through the depth of the night. Respect to the crews who keep the peace true, doing the work that the brave only do. From one patch to another, the message is sent. For the strength of the mods, we're deeply content.
When the chaos gets loud and the walls start to shake, the ultimate power's about to awake. Make way for the boss, the heart of the life, the love and the fire, Nancy the wife. She doesn't need warning, she doesn't need tears. She's the final authority over the years, with a grace that is steady and a will made of steel. The ultimate bend hammer makes everything real. One final strike to keep the peace true. The last word is hers and she's coming for you. Watch your step in the shadows of the vine, cross the boundary and you're crossing the line. There's a heavyweight swinging in the dead of the night, bringing the order and ending the fight. Oh, you better tread light, let the message sink in before the judge and the jury begin. Don't tempt the thunder, don't play with the glam. You better start fearing the banhammer slam.
It's funny. Actually, it's fun when you're loading up the game and everything. You've got about maybe 10 minutes left, and everything decides that it wants to malfunction. Professional YouTuber here. Woo, woo. Yeah, anyway, we're here at the yard sale sim. If Easter wasn't enough, well, we've got more. Nah, cancel that. Just pick that up. We gotta move all this. What's that? Oh, shoot. A pumpkin screen. You must be buffering because on the phone here it's all right. Lord Fish Games, welcome on in, sir. Teresa B. Go check out the Yard Sale Simulator 2. Uh, I'm still getting used to this. Anyway, everything starts crashing right before the stream. Great. All right. Gaming stuff needs to go to the comic book store. No, Mr. Duck's staying here. Anything. I think I got more. I don't even remember what I got. It's all good. Oh, Shield Maiden and Ludi McScooty. Welcome in, Ludi. And here you go, Shieldy Locks. Just for you. And what the heck? Shield Maiden and El Pappy have a daughter. Go check her out. Her name's Say Say. Bunch of wonderful people in this community. Uh, I don't want to pay my rent. So we're getting off the road. I said I was going to start streaming more because, well, not putting a lot of work into the channel, just streaming twice a week. And we were off the road kind of early, so it made sense to at least attempt to stream. Did I fill my? I'm already. My pockets are already filled. That's why. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money. Right? No copyright hits, please. Excuse me, are you Victus videos? Yes, you're going to have to go to YouTube prison. Thanks a lot. All I'm trying to do is provide quality family entertainment here, yo. Good, clean, quality family entertainment. Maybe. Nice, relaxing stream. And hey, guess what? I'm almost at 300. Finally, after all this time, I'm almost at 300 subs. Yes, I took a look at my analytics earlier today, and I'm sitting there like, heck, that's 26. That's 26 subs in just a few days. Unfortunately, YouTube took a lot of those subs back. Otherwise, I'd probably be over 300 and planning my 300 subscriptions stream. Damn YouTube algorithm. No, that's partially my fault though, because I don't stream near as much. I stream twice a week, and got an earful from my wife. She's like, "Why don't you stream? We pulled off the side of the road. Stream." Yes, dear. Yeah, it's never yes, dear. It really isn't never. It really is never yes, dear. That's why she beats me, and I like it. Unless she's using a bat. It's all fun until someone loses a rib or rib cage or eyeball or. Most of them scream, "Oh my God, get out of here!" Run, Luke, run. I didn't even know I had those. See how much I pay attention. But we're almost at 300, so I'm definitely going to be doing something for 300. I mean, definitely, but I don't know what. But you want to know how great this community is, and I don't know who did this for me. I really don't. Uh, I woke up the other morning and I had a message in my Steam account. And I don't have anybody that's friends with me on my Steam. Uh, I never even tried to look for any of y'all on my Steam account. But a game that I had waiting on my wish list somehow magically made it in my library. And when I looked up everything, it was anonymous. It was an anonymous gift. Thanks a lot. Scare my wife. I mean, I usually do that on a regular basis on the road. Yes, dear. Come down with my hair all damn looking like something out of the Black Lagoon or something. So, my God, it's Victus. Run. So, next week's streams, just in case this is my last stream this week, Monday I am going to premiere something new to the channel. And that would be said gift that I was given. And whoever gifted me this, thank you very much. It's much appreciated, and I will enjoy. This is the only problem with just throwing everything in your house. It just clutters everything up. Hey, I'm sorry, Ben. I couldn't help it. Uh, I'm not even sure how to look up anybody on Steam. Everybody should already know that Vico here is backwards as hell. And the only reason he knows how to use a computer is because Nancy taught him. Honestly, I used to look at these things as big, giant paperweights until I actually started playing with them. So my first computer, uh, I bought a Packard Bell from Rona Center. This was back in 2001. Ironically, not too far away from a certain bad day in 2001. But anyway, I was stationed at Pax River, Maryland, and I had no idea about computers. And they had this Packard Bell model, and I bought it because I like The Sims. Yeah, imagine that. I like The Sims. Anyway, I'm digressing. The Sims, uh, everything on my computer should have been able to play that game, except my computer was 5 years old, and I didn't know that. All they did was they upgraded the Windows system. I think it was running. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. That's about how much I knew about computers back then. A buddy of mine looked at me and said there was no way in hell my computer could handle The Sims. So we took the computer apart, and I bought from a site called Tiger Direct. Yeah, that might date me a little bit. Tiger Direct was bought out by CompUSA, which was or bought out CompUSA, and well, that whole thing's weird to me. Anyway, got a BioStar motherboard and an AMD Amplon processor. At that point in time, that was the best, you know. So I finally get the motherboard in, and me being the impatient SOB that I can be sometimes, I decided I was going to put the computer together myself. Bad move, Chico. A bad move there, Chico. Uh, yeah. Um, I got the motherboard in okay. I took the processor out of the packaging. There was no instructions anywhere. And there was some sticky stuff all over the top of the processor. Very, very sticky stuff all over the processor. So I went out and I did what any former Marine who has no idea about computers would do. I wiped the stuff off. So I put the fan on, put the power supply back in, hooked it all up, and pressed the power button. And the first thing I heard was pop. Yes, I was eating crayons. I blew the processor and the board. I didn't make that mistake the second time, and that computer actually lasted for a while.
Is that the one that decided to drop while you were gone?
Yep, that was the one that decided to drop while I was on deployment. That was the Gigabytes Technologies board. Same type of processor, AMD Athlon. I used to swear by AMD. I'm,
I'm about to again when it gets going.
but the
But
ooh,
no, let's just say he was on a 6 month deployment. I think that's what turned into 7 months.
yeah, thanks, Geraldo.
And I went ahead and got everything done because the only way he could really chat me was email. Because you don't want Victus to write pen to paper and try to read it.
They said I should have been a doctor. I had the handwriting for it anyway. And I bet you poor Bill's still laying there at the supermarket. Yeah,
Yeah. When it comes to computers, I'm nowhere near as talented as Dave. I don't do the flowing water stuff. I'd be afraid I'd pop it and full system shot.
it's not that bad. I know how to use a computer. It's just I was more of a console guy until I got into computer gaming.
You know, Pit Viper, I think that's the one that Decon had. It's on his display shelf in his videos. I had a 64.
I don't have a dog. I don't need a dog pillow.
Oh, you'll get a dog that'll match up to it. You'll get your own Dasher, don't worry.
Oh, wrong house.
Yeah, a good old Commodore 64.
Oh, that
Before
was
I actually learned how to type. Now, if only my brain could do that with a phone, I'd be good.
what I need to do is get some really good overlays for my streams once I get the second monitor working. Ugh, don't want to knock off that action figure. I might want that because that's amp revamped. That's coming home. Now I got to do is find the wings. Gotta have the amp revamped doll with the kung fu grip.
Actually, in some way, we're going to be doing that on Tuesday.
Yeah, we're actually thinking about doing that. Tuesday will be Knights of the Old Republic, or Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I'm trying to figure out now how you can hear her better.
Yeah, they heard me better when you had your other headset.
I'm with you, Shield Maiden. I'm with you. I don't know anything about computers either. I wouldn't know how to clear out the cache if she wouldn't have showed me.
I have to do that. I had a Windows.
1303. That's why all the yard sales are closed up. I wasn't even paying attention to time. Look at that.
That's a Victus all over.
Hey, I'm too poor to pay attention to time. Think that'll work in my defense? No, Your Honor, I didn't know what time it was. Please,
Oh, they probably give me the chair.
well, after what I did to Bill the other night, oh my gosh, poor Bill. Actually, I can put them together. A few years ago, I worked with a buddy of mine in West Milton, Ohio, of all places, little town in Ohio. His name was Kyle Holmes. He ran a company called High Tech Computers, and that's all I did was put computers together. I got I got a lot of uh, experience putting thermal paste on processors, especially after you heard my story. Oh my gosh. If I knew then what I know now,
Still fit it.
yeah, you can still pour it into a thimble and call it a shot glass. So we're working on that. Uh, I'm going to be upgrading the computer sometime in August, hopefully. The computer I'm using is an MSI model that came out 7 years ago. The fact that it can handle half this stuff surprises even me. I've got a Sager computer that I only use to edit videos whenever I do soda reviews and everything. And that's the one that I'm going to be using to actually watch my chat and everything. Okay. Now I have set the rest of the stuff down here, except for the stuff going to the store. But I'm going to be getting a better computer. That's kind of an almost a must because this thing is not going to last forever. And with the way we hit bumps, eesh, there went my YouTube career. Oops. Vicka, why haven't you streamed in a while? Yeah. You don't want to know, pal. The good thing about having the Sager is if anything does happen to this computer, I can always uh, get on that and stream. So, I mean, it wouldn't be completely down. But that Sager only has two USB spots, and only one of them's a powered USB spot. And since I run my gaming stuff off a laptop for room and board and everything, if I have to, I'll go ahead and I'll transfer everything over to that Sager. So it's not a complete loss. So what else is I, I would like to start doing a lot of co-op type stuff. The unfortunate part is driving doesn't necessarily allow for me to do anything like that. It'd be cool to do golf with friends with amp or run around with the Easter egg. Yes. Do golf and friends with amp or something with Cozy Cow or the rest of them. I just can't do that unless I schedule months out in advance. And if anything happens, well, then everybody's set up the stream for nothing and Vico's not there. I want to wait until I can be a little bit more reliable with getting off the road and everything else before I even think about that. Nope, I don't need that card. I've got too many of those, and the ladies love them. I don't know why. All right, what time is it? Let's go over here and get some stuff cleaned up. So put some funk on while we're working, right? West, men. Oh yeah, get some jamming music. Make me want to boogie. Maybe I didn't putty it enough. Oh, see, it didn't get enough of the putty. That's what the problem was. That silly putty.
You weren't putting the paste on it. You're having a flashback.
And here we have behind every good man there is a queenfish. As she just entered the chat.
Kingfish mentioned I love you.
Booker T.
You're my favorite.
I'm a man of all types of different music. I love just about everything. Some rap, some rock. Definitely a heavy metal guy. If you guys haven't been able to tell that, what I'm engaging a lot of the stuff on the channel by how people are reacting to like certain stuff, and I'm trying to vary music to kind of accommodate just about everybody. Of course, I grew up to the old rock and roll stuff. Now, my mother was big on the Beatles. She loved the Beatles, uh, and I've got no problem with the Beatles. I like the Beatles. But my dad was big on Jim Morrison and the Doors and stuff like that. So that was the opposite end of the extreme for me. And I was more interested in Jim Morrison and the Doors than I was the Beatles. Of course, getting into school and finding Metallica and stuff like that, that's pretty much where my musical taste comes from. And back in the day, you didn't listen to anything else. You listened to your style of music and your style of music only. Yeah, I fell in with the crowd. I fell in with the crowd of people. Oh, I love Dick and Cider, and I think everybody should. Did I say that? Oops. But someone actually told me I should do a techno song. It's like techno. I don't know anything. Hey, I'm good with music, but I have no clue how to any of that works.
You have to look like Daft Punk or something. That'd be cool.
I tried my hand at some trip hop for a friend of mine that I might share one of these days. It She had me write the song for her, so I went on Suno and I typed in all the lyrics and tried it several different versions, and it ended up being trip hop. Kind of like Who's the group that did the theme song for House?
You asked me too fast.
Well, anyway, it sounds like the opening theme to House almost. But if you listen to the lyrics of it, it's a little bit it's a little bit dirty without being dirty. Unfortunately, that is not on my computer right now. What sucks about it is I wrote this song for a friend because she was going to use it and something that she was doing, and then she didn't bother to use it for anything. All right, I do believe the bull and the cow go together. Well, one of them goes together. One set goes together. Go this one. Well, that didn't work. Well, obviously those two don't go together. What about you? What about you? Hey, $25, really? Give me my cow.
Maybe like, what is it? Three types of cows. The teeny baby, greeny baby, and the stuff.
Yep.
Same with the bulls. Ooh.
Caution, the number that you're trying to reach has been disconnected or is no longer in service. Now have a nice day. Greeny baby, greeny baby stuffed cow and teeny baby. Okay, so none of those go together. Great. I just ended up falling asleep on my feet for nothing.
Eh, it's traditional.
Raised on Metallica, huh? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
And you
Metallica was the first band I ever listened to ever. That that was about 11 or 12 years old. I actually got to see them in 1986 in January, right before the great late Cliff Burton died. I asked you one time how far you were for Lundby, Sweden, and that's where Cliff Burton was killed in the bus crash. They were on their way to, I think, Denmark at the time, but they've got a big old memorial for him out there. The fans raised a bunch of money and put a big old memorial out there near where he died. And of course, there's Lars Ulrich.
everybody cleans
Not anymore. All right. Good night, and thanks for stopping by, Ludi. I know it's pretty late for you guys out there. Oh, Dave, is Dave checking out too? I think he is. That's the problem with this little tiny screen. I can't always see it. It's got to be actually drawn to my attention.
Yeah, I would think that has the latest time.
2 a.m. then,
Oh no, I'll take that back. Jimmy. Well, they can argue on who takes the spot.
and it's only going on 7 here. I want your eggs. Give me your eggs. What else you got here? Nothing? Okay. Wait a minute. Was that a cat? No, that's a turtle. Trying to get enough stuff together that when I do open up, I can sell a lot of stuff. Because guess what? I'm planning on reaching that million. Plan on reaching that million. That's the bronze trophy. Okay, I've got is the main trophy, so the bronze trophy will go next to that. Now I got to just find the silver trophy. Ooh, To Fill a Mockingbird. Wonderful book. You know who else has a wonderful book? I haven't read it yet, but I plan on it. Teresa B., member of our community. She is an author. That is the link to her Amazon store, her the link to the Amazon where you can buy her book at. Duh.
They'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out. Easy for me to say. Hey, pigtails. Tell me what. Tell me what you got.
You said pigtails to me when you got the dog moaned at you.
No ampy wings, huh? You need those ampy wings. You know why I need those ampy wings? Because of amp. An amp without wings is like a day without sunshine. Whereas that an amp without a bat is like a day without sunshine.
I gotta ignore both those responses since I'm not offensive.
Something like that. Yes, I would love to actually do a lot of co-op stuff. I have done co-op with Ben. Uh, we did 5M on his server. That was fun as hell. Uh, I actually miss 5M, but this computer cannot handle 5M. Speaking of, Ben, were you able to work out some of the issues from the other night's stream? Hey, Jamie, how you doing? Oh, I agree. It's just timing issues. I would love to do something with Big Dave or Amp or Ludi or any member of this community because I trust them that much. It's just, if we do anything, we gotta plan like months or weeks at a time. If something happens and I'm not able to make the stream, then that's wasted time. That's wasted energy.
He'd also treat it as if he was a no show call at work.
Oh yeah, I would. I'd kick my own butt for not showing up at a stream. Tower Records was a great place. I spent a lot of hours in Tower Records.
Yeah, but it's awfully funny when they closed down, our tower records became a diamond stores. Yeah, true story.
Records and condoms. Okay, that's your sex and your rock and roll. Where are your drugs? Oh yeah, that's cool, Ben. That is really cool because eventually I do want to get something going co-op with somebody. I can imagine doing golf with friends with Amp though.
You have that? I'll make sure to have my CPAP on time for that one.
All right, what did I get? Kids' egg glasses. And a fish or fish, I don't know that word. Uh, uh, fish, egg base, fishard, something like that. I don't know. I'm an uncultured American. Okay, I can't say I'm sorry enough for that. I still butcher the last name Smith. Hey, we're from Dayton, Ohio. We live right next to Versailles. Oh no, that's Versailles. Versailles. Sure. Ohio people just can't pronounce anything. There's a town north, uh, west of or east where I was born that's spelled Bellefontaine. They say Bell Fountain. There's a town near that same Versailles.
They pronounce it as sales.
And
Russie.
it's spelled Russia,
That's what they
and
say.
they pronounce it Rusi.
I got berated for 30 minutes for saying that wrong.
There was a train accident back in 2021 in a town outside of Pittsburgh called Palestine, or as they pronounce it, Palestine.
The costume's near the Indiana border, isn't it?
Pakistan is near the Indiana border, and it's a town that if you blink, you'll miss it. Yeah, right. So that's not just a dumb American thing. Free Palpatine. Yes, good. He's got a hat, dumbbells. He's got a hat, dumbbell. Oh, well, excuse me. Ooh, Walmart. Walmart for the guitar. Yes, I want to buy that.
I think you're going to say Walmart. God, I see that word too much every day.
Welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. Oops. Well, 330 million people living in the United States, you'd figure that somebody would know how to pronounce a word when it's spelled for them.
You change the pronunciation of your town because you're ashamed. I say just move if it's that terrible.
All right, come on. I know these guys are going to have more stuff out here in a bit, but it's almost time for me to take a quick 5 minute break. An amp ball bat. It's so good to have been able to stream today, though. I'll tell you what, I might get one more in this week. I don't know. Depends on where we go next and what time we get there. I'm planning for at least 4 streams a week. That's what I'm planning for. Uh, and hey, there's still 3 days left in the week, but one of those days is date night. And I ain't touching date night because I'll get killed. And you'll have to send a search party out to find my body. I don't want to die. I'm allergic to pain. It hurts me. But tomorrow night there's no streaming whatsoever, and that's going to be pretty much every Friday night from from here on. If there's schedule change, I'll let y'all know. We are going to go back here, and we are going to go ahead and take our 5. Nope, can't miss the date night with the wife. She kill me. She kill me.
More or less laugh at
More or less laugh at me, yes. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break here. What do I got programmed in here? I don't know. I don't even know what we got programmed in right now. I'll tell you what, we'll go back to the other stream because, well, I've got it set up that way for whatever reason. Hey, I still got this program done. This is from the Easter event, and it's everybody that's in the Easter event. So I hope you like it. If it's even playing. Again, this is what it was doing before it crashed earlier.
Death might surely follow with sharp and pointy teeth. Squatting on the lawn, matted fur and vacant eyes, dropping multicolored rot beneath the morning skies. That and candy in the grass, it's a toxic neon birth. The warren's overflowing with the filth across the earth. This ain't a harmless bunny, look at the pile of bones. The Carbonag lineage is sitting on the throne. Forget the holy hand grenade, it's far too late to pray. The python's got a successor and he's coming out to play, yeah. The burrow's open wide, but the line is standing tall. Shield maiden's at the front, she's the shadow to the wall. Bengal tiger band is prowling, teeth against the beast. He's the predator's reflection, turning hunger to a feast. Emperor vamped is surging, lighting up the neon dark. Cozy cow is tactical, she's hunting for the mark. Big Dave is the mountain that the monster cannot climb, while that one guy's drafting out the end of Python's time. Mars the rogue rabbit's turned her back upon the kin. She's the traitor to the burrow, letting all the light in. Mayhem's in the static, he's the friction in the gears. The only sound that's louder than the monster's ringing ears. Looty McScooty's moving fast, a blur across the floor, while Granny Gamer's steady, holding down the corridor. Nikki says it's calling out the end into the game. With purple rocks, Amy putting shadows to the flame, yeah. Lines roaring, turning night into a pyre, while last scrub is steady, pouring fuel upon the fire. Say is the legacy, she's rising in the fray, beside old Pappy holding down the shield maiden way. Teresa B is vigilant, a blade against the gloom. Shody Pie's clinical, he's sealing up the tomb. Gaming with Jamie's got the strategy in sight, with Amanda amazing as the beacon in the night, yeah. The battle's in the garden, but the blood is on the grass. We're survivors of the burrow, let the morning shadows pass. From the chaos of the hunt to the secrets we've unsealed, we're digging through the wreckage on the yard sale field. The simulator's running, but the price is paid in bone and fish, and we are building up a kingdom of our own. A town to remember where the queenfish wears the crown, and the silence of the water keeps the screaming buried down. Lord Fish is the architect, the shadow on the shore, with the son of fish beside him, knocking on the door. The rabbit's in the cage, but the cycle's just begun. The Easter stream is over, but the horror's never done, yeah. This is Victus. Yo man, I'm gone.
Still doing a little bit of hydration. Give me one more. Give me a couple more seconds, please. Hey, here you go. No sound. What? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Please tell me you can hear me now. Professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going up the country, babe. Don't you wanna go? I'm going up the country, babe. Don't you wanna go? I'm going to somewhere where I never been before. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. I'm going where the water tastes like wine. We can jump in the water, stay drunk all the time.
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
I'm just glad I was able to get off the road early today enough to stream. We got off the road at around 4 o'clock. We went and got dinner. I talked to Pit Viper on the phone for uh what 30 minutes. I had some bad news come out of the family. It wasn't anything major. It was just someone being kind of dumb. And Pit Viper called me up to see if there was anything. But I was kind of got off the one stream the other night and get the word that this happened, and I wasn't in a happy mood. So, but it wasn't a big deal. It was more of someone not doing what they were supposed to do or what they said they were going to be doing, and it caused a lot of chaos, tension. My dad was shouting, my sister was shouting, I was shouting.
I was going, y'all are giving me a headache. I stay out of stuff like that. Especially with Victus.
I still need to go through that supermarket guard simulator and make my shorts. I had some fun with that game. Poor Bill didn't have any fun. Bill was the guy in the store with me
Got arrested.
who, at the end of the demo, yeah, Bill gets arrested. But I was having fun tasering the people. They're NPCs. They'll respawn. I wouldn't do that to a real person. Not to expect a reprisal anyway. All right, what time is it? 14:44. Finish up. Damn, there's so much I want to do. But this was a chill stream anyway. I wanted to use it to just reach out and let people know what's going on with the channel, where the channel's going next. Again, Monday, I am premiering a new game. It is a game that I have never played before, but I've seen many, 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 many times. And again, it was a gift, and I would love to be able to know who gifted it to me because that was the coolest thing I've ever seen before in my entire life. People just don't do things like that.
No,
But they did for me.
no, they've opened up from beaver back to the yards.
Oh, the one's dying down, huh?
Yeah, you gotta love it. They put the shutdown after we got through the shutdown area.
Yeah, that'll be Monday. Tuesday is Nancy and I playing Star Wars: The Old Republic. I still need to figure out how I'm going to mic her in, uh, but you will be able to hear her a little bit clearer than you're hearing her right now. Oh, what else? What else?
I'm used to yelling. Just tired.
More streams. Like I said, I want to try to do this at least 4 times a week. At least 4 times a week because I don't. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I see people's channels taking off, and some of these people started after I did. Some of them started before I did, and just are now catching stride. And I've been neglecting my channel because I'm out there supporting everybody else's channel, which is a good thing. That's not a bad thing. It's just uh, if I'm overwatching this person when I could be streaming myself, it's okay to go in and say, "Hey, what's going on? How are you doing?" And everything. But I have a habit of staying there for a while. And meanwhile, I could have broken out all my equipment and got it set up and got it ready to go to have my own stream.
Make complaints about it to me later.
And then I complain that I don't have enough time to stream. Well, that was the motivator. That was the motivator right there. The fact that I'm looking at my stuff, and this goes back to the anxiety attack that I had a couple weeks ago, and when I was feeling down. But most of this is my fault because I don't do enough to prop up myself. I'm always propping up everybody else. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It is definitely a matter of focus. Me, I've got ADHD. I can go from zero to squirrel in like 5 seconds.
Definitely squirrel.
No, nobody's giving up the channel. That's for sure. I just there are times where I get down and it's just my anxiety's acting up. That's all that is. Right? But I will be streaming, like I said, at least 4 times a week, if I can get 4 times a week. Uh, it's to get the consistency up. See, it doesn't matter uh, when you stream, and it matters how many times a week you stream. That's the information that I got anyway. Like Ludi, she's over 500, and she streams what 3 or 4 times a week, and she does really good at it. And all she needs to do is get the watch hours up. So she makes partner. Speaking of, that's my problem. My stream deck's moving slow today. Yep, that's exactly true, and that's what Nancy said. She's like, "Hey, look, you support everybody else. You're an AMP stream. Then AMP's done. You go over to Dave's stream, and then you go over to this person's stream and that person's stream, and that's great. I'm supporting the community, but I'm not really doing anything to support myself. Tomorrow is, like I said, date night. That's Nancy's night. We do whatever Nancy wants to do. No YouTube streams, nothing. That's just our night. Uh, Once we get off the road, the cell phone goes down and we watch or play or do whatever. Use your imagination. Just don't get too dirty with it.
Yeah, don't give them any ideas.
Oh yeah. I think the members of this community would more than understand. You know, I mean, heck, when I started this, it's 8 o'clock out there on the East Coast. 8 o'clock on the East Coast. When I no, I started at 6, right? 8 o'clock on the East Coast. And most people are all most of the streamers that I know are already winding down at that point in time, and they made it out to my stream. Okay, I got a new person that I got to look up. I don't think I'm subscribed to her.
He's not used to people actually caring about him for him.
You know, so I mean, I'm sure that the people in this community would more than understand if I didn't show up to a few streams. You know, most of the time I miss everybody's streams anyway because we're driving. Okay, the tail of Skeeter Rabbit. Look at who we got in the chat right now. Amp revamped herself. I'm looking for a pair of amp wings because I just got the amp revamped doll. Oh, I forget how to negotiate. But yeah, this is the new schedule. That's the new schedule I've been talking about. Wait a minute. I've got that. So I need that. All right. Let's get moving back to the yard. Yeah, she did miss my singing, didn't she? People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are lonelier when you're down. Magic Girl, that goes to the toy store. Patio semen, huh? Um, I don't want to know who came up with that idea for a game, but yeah. It's almost like all these trading cards I get, the double D card. The women buy them at the yard sale, though. They love them.
Somebody's playing their music awful loud out there.
So what do I got planned coming up? Like I said, Monday I've got the new game coming out. Uh, I want to do something for my birthday in July, but I'm not exactly sure what I want to do for my birthday in July. Uh, maybe a giveaway, maybe something like that. Fun and games. Getting close to that 300 sub mark. I got to figure out what I want to do for that. It just feels like I've been at 300 subs for or 264 subs for a long time, and then all of a sudden it just started again. You know, people started subbing again. I give Amp the credit for that though. That Easter event was awesome. I know that there was a lot of stuff going on that I wasn't paying attention to that behind the scenes, but I will be involved in the next big big shindig whenever that is.
I'll make sure to schedule the time so that way
I might actually do 2 days. Yeah,
you don't feel rushed to do the drive. So
I think we went too long. I'll be honest with you. I think we went too long. That by Monday, everybody was just like, uh,
over.
er. Video kill the radio star. No, I honestly think we may have went too long with that one. We probably should have made it a 3 day event.
I actually took time away from some of it just so I wouldn't feel burnt out. Because the last couple of times I tried to make every one of them. So I
Yeah,
normally just go as long as I can when it's there.
well, honestly, you know, I don't think it's too much to ask to start 5 minutes early. I don't. Uh, you start 5 minutes early, you make sure all your stuff is running. Like my stream tonight. I had it ready. I was getting ready to press the button to start streaming and everything crashed on me. So I spent another 5 minutes getting all my stuff back up and running while I was live streaming. So, I mean, I don't think anybody should be too upset with you for getting a little stressed out. Besides, we know you. And I try not to pay attention to anybody else's drama except what might be going on with my anxieties. That's that's the only drama I care about. I'm just glad I got over my being sick. Ooh, more books. You did a wonderful job, though, Amp, and you don't have anything you should feel sorry about. Well, if it's around my birthday, I might try to schedule it with my birthday stream. My birthday happens to fall right directly in the middle of July the 4th. I share that birthday with my grandfather, great grandfather. So, and I don't normally celebrate my birthday that much, but this year, just becoming a member of the community and making friends with all you great people, I've got a reason to celebrate my birthday. Oh, I understand that perfectly, Aunt. You went from Halloween to Christmas and then Christmas to Easter with very little time to really enjoy.
And we're not sure of all the subscribers, but we're willing to help.
Yep.
Too many times. So get to that point where I'm tired.
Yeah. Speaking of, how's Son of Fish? Is he doing okay now? I forget that I can talk to these people. They might have amp wings. Here I am buying a comic book. I'll more than make up for this with all the autograph books I bought.
I forget what Michelle calls them. I call them Mr. Belvedere.
All right, I'll buy it. It'll leave me almost broke, but I will buy it. Hey, that's cool. Give me 1 second. Boom. Yeah, if you haven't already, if anybody's still kind of lurking out there, check Miss Axco out. She is just getting started. We were all where she's at one point in time. Please go over and check her out. Great streamer, very, very good streamer. And you can tell I'm getting tired. I might have to think about getting ready to call this quits, at least for tonight. Again, I want y'all to check out this great game, Yard Sale Simulator. So relaxing, especially after a long day on the road. Let's see if any of these junk dirt mall people have anything. Got to go to the dirt mall one last time.
You can have a seat, Bud.
Somebody's got to have amp wings. Wouldn't get an amp if it wouldn't get an amp if they didn't have amp wings somewhere. I'm not even asking these people. No, no. Yeah, he is a hero. He is a hero. But yeah, the might want to tone down on that. He doesn't want to be a hero all the time. But I think what I'm gonna do here is get the student dead, save it, and I'll probably be doing some off-stream work on the game. That way I can get everything ready for the next stream, which will be the big yard sale slash comic book sale slash, you know, So we're going to go ahead and save right here. I'm going to back out to my title screen. And I'm going to say thank you to everybody. Be safe, Lord Fish. Thank you for coming out tonight. We really appreciate you and the Panthers.
The camera lens is fading, the studio lights grow dim. I've walked the digital miles on a wing and a whim. I see you in the comments, glowing in the night. You all kept me moving. You are my guiding light.
While I'm doing this, I'm going to go ahead and
Through all trolls and shadows and
search
the
for somebody to
static in
raid.
between, you stood right
Not that I
there
can
beside me
actually
through the
raid,
madness
but
on the screen. I'll raise my glass to all
that
you
was easy to find.
legends. You are the ones who always stay true. The pixels might be fleeting, but my heart belongs to you. I don't need no silver lining. I found my spirit's health. May your dreams bring you fortune. May love bring you all wealth.
Oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I love you all.
That's right. I love you all. Good night, Tim Piper. Thank you for coming out, man. Hey, if y'all are still looking for someone to go watch, I highly check. I highly recommend Mars the Road Rabbit. Wait a minute, what the heck? That's not the right one.
The
Well,
algorithm's hungry,
that's not supposed
it
to be
tries
like
to
that.
tear
Okay,
us down.
well, I guess I'm gonna have to do this the
But a
manual way.
king is just a lonely man without his people's crown.
Yep.
From the first click to the monolith, you've shared my highs and lows, and where this crazy road is going, only the Great Spirit knows. I raise my glass to all you legends. You are the ones who always stay true. The pixels might be fleeting, but my heart belongs to you. I don't need no silver lining. I found my spirit's health. May your dreams bring you fortune. May love bring you all wealth.
Yeah. Go check Mars the Road Rabbit out, and it's going to be a fun time. Make sure you go and like and hashtag Vico Raid. Why isn't it not typing? Vico Ray. Issues.
I interesting.
Vico Raid. There we go. Thanks all for playing.